honestly, sometimes you can get away with too much in this game, and you can forget what it is, how hard it is, and how you need to go and get your own footy. It's why the forwards, and I say it consistent. I don't. Look at that, Chief. As soon as I mentioned forwards,
you started laughing as you said it.
No, only because I knew you would start cracking them. Every single day of this man's life, this large man next to me, every single game that he played, he wandered out onto that field and had to beat someone who was doing their utmost best, and often a futile attempt to stop him. But they were hell-bent on denying him the footy. How many games played, Chief?
260.
260 odd times he went out there. Not once, Damo. Not once in his life did he wander onto that football field and be given the luxury and freedom of playing on his own.
Gee, it would have been nice on the dirty days when you couldn't get it just to go behind the footy.
Don't be self-deprecating, Chief.
There were plenty of them.
Dirty days.
Those dirty days, you only kicked 4.
I'm telling you, I thought about, as I've said often about Nick Riewoldt, and lovely to see him kick 7 goals last week, one of the first times in about 10 years he's been one out with his opponent, so let's hope that continues. Imagine if he wandered up to the other end of the field, and God love Chris Newman, I'm not having a go at Chris, but we've watched Richmond a lot this year. I don't think he's played on anyone. Not for the year. Yep. He just goes out there and gets behind the footy and stands on his own, Damo.
Sam Fisher.
Scott,
what do you do as you're prepared? You hear Glenn Archer talk about fear when we interviewed him on the weekend. You had that as a player because every morning your guts would start because you knew you had to beat someone, you knew someone was trying to beat you, your physical toll that it'd take and the work you had to do to get the footy. Imagine your mindset where you go, get ready, going to run out there, I'm going to stand there and not have anyone within 50 metres of me either way. I just don't know. I can't reconcile that, Jim. It's an unbelievable feeling to be on an AFL field week after week and not have to play on an opponent.
Can you please not say anything nice about Chief again? I don't feel comfortable.
Well,
none of us do. It's just not a place we want to get to.
I don't think he does either.
I don't know why you
none of us want to. Just not that sort of bloke.
Well, you know the point I'm making. And don't use Chief.
When you played, were you a back pocket?
The centre half back, Claremont Reserves Grand Final 1990.
What about that as a powerful presence in the back half?
14 marks, Chief.
Blancmange style.
14 marks.
On your own? How many contested?
Real Matty Scarlett style arrangement I was. Just they had to get around me to get it inside forward.
The dicky one out into the pocket from the kicking. Chief, I need to have a look at that book. Don't hit me. Was it your book, is it?
Yes.
Well, share it.
It's on loan.
Have we got food coming your way?
Well, the point being,
it's important that we eat.
Something that we haven't also mentioned is that the Wolf and I are working on our halfway mark.
Yes.
Yeah. Best of, if you like. So we're coming up.
What do we got
with the best key forward?
This is why he won't give me the book to look at because I'm under some pressure.
The best key forward, the best key defender, the best small forward, the best small defender, the best utility that plays back and one forward, the best ruckman, and the best on-baller. Only one.
We only had one pick each. We'll take nominations on the on our Twitter, so you can fire them in. It's a long list that Chief's got.
Yep.
But
best of ahead of the All-Australian team being picked tomorrow.
Well, we want to give them a heads up.
That's exactly right. We've got an All-Australian team, Chief and Gaz, to be announced tomorrow, the Triple M All-Australian team.
Halfway mark.
You're preempting a little bit of this by giving us some best ofs.
Yes, this is Chief's idea.
We thought we'd look at some positional issues and see maybe who's tracking best. It's purely and simply in our own opinions, Gaz. We haven't looked at the ones that each other has
picked. Let's put
picked.
a rider on this too. We haven't done an enormous amount of homework on it. But anyway, key forward, I'll go first. Buddy.
I've got Buddy as well, with special mention.
Well, you got special mentions.
Yeah, mention a couple others that will be in the mix. Mitch Clark's, I think, been terrific for the Melbourne
I'm happy
Football
for you to
Club.
put him in, indeed.
And Jack Riewoldt will probably be the next two for mine.
Taylor Walker.
I like Mitch Clark, though.
Yeah, Mitch Clark is outstanding in a tough
better
scenario.
year than Ben Hudson, you reckon?
Oh, there's a little point.
Key
defender, I will go Darren Glass.
I've got him too, Chief.
Oh, listen
Special
to
mention.
This is going well.
It's a love
Fletcher.
This is going well.
Yeah.
Fletcher.
Special mention, Ted Richards.
Very good.
I like his special mention over yours this time.
And
Chief,
Alex Rance.
Alex
very
Rance
good.
is
He's
a special
improved as
mention.
well. Small forward.
Rightio. I've got Jetta from Sydney.
I've got Lewis Jetta.
This is
going really well.
Who are your special mention?
Special mention to Eddie Betts.
I've got Betts, and one that's slipped under the radar is, it's not biased, but Luke Bruce has had an outstanding season thus far.
Your turn.
Small defender, I'll go first. Sydney Swans, Rhys Shaw.
Oh,
Well, you might laugh at mine, but you've got to think about where this bloke has played this year. Scarlet.
He's lost the plot, the Wolf.
Where have you put him?
Small defender.
You're kidding, isn't he?
He's a small defender at the moment.
No, he's not.
He is. You got Harry.
I would have accepted if you used him as your utility
Harry
defender.
and Lonigan,
but not
and
as
he's been taking the smalls.
Sorry, can't got that.
I can't either.
I gave special mentions to Robert Murphy,
Robert Murphy.
Bob Murphy,
yeah.
and also Alan Toovey, who I think's been in
Possum eyes.
outstanding form.
Oh, the eyes of a possum.
Well, okay, I would have had maybe Jared Rivers.
Your utilities.
Jared
Rivers as what? Small defender.
Oh, no, sorry.
Gary.
Oh, Gary,
come
how
on,
much
Gary.
preparation have you put
Not
into
a
it?
lot, Chief, to be honest. I thought you were talking about defenders.
You're a utility defender.
All right, I went for... Now, I'm not sure if this is what you're after.
Gary,
Chief didn't explain
Come
it.
on.
This isn't your
Birchall.
finest.
I've got Birchall.
Oh, well, there it is. There it
I
is.
gave special mention to...
Special mention to Shaw, I gave.
I've got Bo Waters,
Yes,
And-
that's a good mention, boy.
Sean Dempster. I think's been outstanding.
No, not
Okay.
sure about that.
Done some very good roles.
Chris Newman, I gave a mention.
You just potted him before.
Utility forward.
I haven't quite grasped this, Warrior.
Utility forward.
Well, I've got this one, I think.
You potted Chris Newman 5 minutes
No,
ago.
I didn't pot him.
Oh,
Did I say it was Chris Newman's fault?
no,
Thank you.
you still potted him.
No, I didn't pot him. And don't say that, Damo.
No,
Because
you
he'll
didn't
be
pot him.
listening to Triple M, and I didn't pot him.
Who are you going with for your utility
Well,
forward?
I've got two. Stevie J
Yep.
and special mention Cramry.
I had Cramry and left him out in the end. I've got Steele Sidebottom,
Oh, no.
who's been terrific.
No.
He's
More
been
midfield, guess.
outstanding.
More
Midfield.
midfield, yeah.
Midfield.
I've also got...
You didn't
well-
get that one right.
the
No.
utility forwards often play in the midfield.
No, Chief.
like Jude Bolton as well. And I found another Melbourne player, Jeremy Howe, has been outstanding. I like what he has to offer.
Over and above lots of other players.
And Jack Darling. I had a whole host that could have fit the bill there.
I'm not sure you nailed that one. I'll go and tell you.
I think you're going to write till that one.
You're ruckman?
We're getting a lot of Twitter support for my team.
You're in.
Listen to him.
Listen.
I have gone for Ivan Maric.
He was my second cab.
Who have you gone?
Sam Jacobs.
What?
Have you not seen him, mate? Why
Not
do you think
really,
they're
no.
going so well? He has been outstanding.
Is he the best ruckman in the league?
He's been in as good a form as anybody.
No. Is he the best ruckman in the league
On
this
form,
year?
yes.
Well,
I've got
I'm
a hair's breadth ahead
I'm
of
throwing
Murray.
that open to my Twitter
Yeah.
field team.
I've got Ivan Maric there.
Let's go
as my
around.
next
Let's go
best.
to the statsman and the ball boys down the front.
Well, you've made some late ground, guys.
Ivan or Sam Dempsey? What's your name?
Oh, no.
Jacobs.
Are you
Jacobs.
kidding? He's
Sam
playing
Jacobs.
tonight.
I know that. Sam Jacobs or Ivan?
Ivan.
Little Lilla fella down there.
Bo Waters and Hearn from Spud.
No,
I'm just
not
getting bombarded by Spud.
talking
who wants to
about
answer
the
this.
ruck, Jim.
Nick Revolt. Ruck.
Ivan or Sam Jacobs?
Sam Jacobs.
You're going Sam
Yeah,
Jacobs.
we'll go Sam Jacobs.
You're scared of getting punched up by Chief.
No.
That is true.
Now, you're one on baller.
Right, now this was hard. Joel Selwood.
Oh,
That is...
honestly, it is
okay,
just
let me see.
extraordinary.
He's
What-
not even in my top three.
Oh, well, all right, let me argue this. A special mention to Joe Watson. That was my special mention. Now, come on, tell me who you got ahead of Joel
Scott
Selwood.
Pendlebury.
Okay.
Yes.
My special mentions, two. One's G. Ablett,
No way, no one has he had a better year than Joel
and one
Selwood.
is Josh Kennedy. from the
Gary
Sydney
Ablett,
Swans.
you
Been
thinking last year,
outstanding.
Chief.
Been
No,
outstanding.
let me go to the Twitter. Chief's kidding himself.
Oh, he just, oh, that's just come through,
Got
has it?
no idea.
He's just reading.
Ablett
mate.
over Selwood. What are you on? What was your other one?
Josh Kennedy.
Yeah, no, but Selwood's had a better. Who's your one midfielder for the year?
I'll be going with Selwood too, guys.
Oh,
I would.
Warrior.
I would.
You've turned back
I
into
think
laces.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Don't say that.
Oh,
Well,
mate.
he's laced you on Sam Jacobs. Please tweet on
Spud,
Twitter.
Scott, Pendlebury and Stanton.
On Twitter, we don't care about Spud, to be honest. Spud,
Pendlebury
leave us
for me.
alone.
Pendlebury for me.
Look at
Get
Spud.
on the Twitter and give us your thoughts on all of those, and especially
They're all worthy.
Sam Jacobs versus Ivan.
Hard to go past Scott Pendlebury, Gary. His
No.
year has been
In
unbelievable.
fact, in hindsight, no,
Oh,
Well,
No.
I'm not changing. I'm
I'm not
Selwood.
changing. I'm with you. I'm
And I
going
love
with
Joe
Selwood.
Watson's name being put in there.
Joe
'cause
Watson's
he's a
second.
freak. He's had a wonderful year.
In fact, Pendlebury, if I had my time again, would put him second.
second. I think Garry secretly, Chief, knows he should be first.
Correct.
Joel Selwood,
And I think you know that.
Not sure that's your
I actually
best
think you
5
know
minutes
that,
of
Garry.
Triple
I
M
think-
this year, Garry.
No,
That's
I think
not
you've
Garry.
underwhelmed
I
there.
think you
Wolf.
needed a bit more work for this All-Australian team
Well,
tomorrow.
yeah, it's
tomorrow.
Chief's idea, so I was only backing him up. I didn't really want to
Didn't
do
get a
it.
lot of backup, did
I
I?
didn't really want to get involved.
Oh, now he's trying to
He was a
distance
bit-
himself.
He was a
better
bit
off.
flimsy on his own, so I had to give him a bit
there
of
are
backup.
a few pointers, and we'll see how many of those names come up in the
I'll tell you who won't be
All-Australian
Well,
tomorrow.
Spud's got to do it for us
Oh,
tomorrow.
no, Spud.
no,
He's,
Spud's
my
already
phone,
He's given us the team already.
No, he's just, my phone's
My
blown
phone's
up.
broken.
He's sitting at home on his second bottle of red. Chief has lost the plot. Jacobs rates up with Ben Marsh. Now that's harsh. That is harsh.
Come on, Spud.
That's from Spud.
He actually did put that in.
He did, I told you.
Spud must be poleaxed.
No, he would be.
He obviously hasn't seen any of Adelaide.
This is his night on the source.
We might get some stats up on the ruckman. I think you might find that
I don't
Sam
care about
Jacobs.
stats. I don't care about stats. I go and feel.
Oh, feel this.
Feel this.
I'd rather not, Chief. Honestly. Not Bernard Vince style.
Oh, I tell you what. It's my mail, Damo, that what Spud does is he rips 3 corks out and leaves 2 sitting there in the knowledge that they won't need to be touched.
Just let them
again.
breathe.
That's it.
Pete Dunstan reckons Chief smoking Guerra's hairpiece on Jacobs.
For Momentum Energy, this is a footy preview. By the way, the quiz is next. 133353. Get on board. We're having to bring it forward and do it on a Friday night.
Let
the
me read
quiz.
this one, can I? Randy Package. Fair to say Wolves picked the 22 straight off the bat. Splendiferous. Chief is clueless.
Oh no.
I'm only reading them at random. I'm not
Making them,
thinking
yeah,
of
at random. What
Yeah.
about some of the ones that lean the other way?
I haven't got one.
Oh, you are the worst.
133353 is the number.